Welcome, friends, to your Masters of the Universe Golden Book. Today's story, The Trap, by W.B. Dubé. Illustrated by Dan Spiegel. As Stratos, Lord of the Skies, patrolled the quiet shores of Eternia, he was horrified by what he saw below. He-Man, leader of the Masters of the Universe, lay beside his overturned Wind Raider as if dead. "It looks like He-Man was ambushed. I only hope I am not too late." Stratos soon discovered that He-Man was very much alive but groggy. "Skeletor burst from the bushes," muttered He-Man as Stratos helped him to his feet. "We collided and then he just seemed to vanish." "Look," cried the Birdman. "He was in such a hurry to run away, he dropped his half of the magic power sword." "Only with both halves of the power sword can Castle Grayskull be entered. At last the sword is won." "This is strange indeed," said He-Man, as Stratos stooped to pick up the abandoned sword. "Skeletor would never give up his half of the sword, intentionally. Still, I cannot pass up the chance." As the heroes raced away, Beastman, servant to the evil Skeletor, watched them from his hiding place. He-Man and Stratos soon stood in awe before Castle Grayskull. Inside the castle lay the secrets of the universe. He-Man inserted the sword into the lock, and the drawbridge began to lower. "We must be careful," cautioned He-Man, once they were inside. "The castle is filled with many terrible secrets." Then, as they stepped into the empty throne room, the floor gave way beneath Stratos' feet. "Stratos!" Only Stratos' ability to fly saved him from falling to his doom. Their relief was short-lived, however. In the next moment, they heard a terrible wail. "Oh!" "That scream seemed to come from behind this wall," said He-Man. Stratos touched one of the many shields hanging on the wall. Suddenly, a large slab of stone slid open above his head. "Look!" "Stratos, stand back!" A terrible fire-breathing dragon fell from the opening in the ceiling, breathing black smoke and flames. Instantly, He-Man slashed at the monster with the magic power sword. The sword passed through the dragon as if the beast were a mirage. Much to the amazement of He-Man and Stratos, howling wildly, the creature dissolved into smoke and vanished from sight. "Where did it go?" "I don't think the dragon was real," said He-Man, becoming more and more suspicious. "It was an illusion, designed to frighten us away." "It did its job well," Stratos replied. He-Man turned and touched another of the shields. "I still hear the moaning," he said. "There must be another passage behind this wall." Slowly, the wall swung open to reveal a long stone staircase. "Come, someone may need our help." As they descended into the darkness, a glowing banshee darted through the air straight towards them. The heroes were startled by the creature's sudden appearance. Again, the sword of power flashed angrily, and again the grim vision disappeared before their eyes. "Someone is playing a very unfunny joke on us," said He-Man to Stratos as they continued their descent. At the bottom of the stairs, they heard the sound again. "Listen! It's coming from behind this door." He-Man ripped the heavy door from the hinges. Sitting before a maze of monitors and other equipment, watching their every move, was the most evil man in the universe. Skeletor. So he's behind this. Angered beyond reason, Stratos leapt into the air, lunging straight at the villain. No, Stratos, stop! He-Man and Stratos lay in the open doorway. Lightning flashed, thunder boomed, and a deep pit appeared in place of the room that had been there a moment before. You saved my life. Even I could not fly in those raging winds. I would have been pulled into that bottomless hole. It was another mirage, explained He-Man. One meant to destroy us. You're smarter than I thought, He-Man. As He-Man and Stratos turned, the real Skeletor with Beastman stepped from a secret passage. I suspected it from the start. You would never have let the real Power Sword leave your possession.
Quite right. The sword you're holding is a fake. I arranged our little accident.
Skeletor sneered.
While you were out cold, I took your half of the magic sword and left a fake sword in its place. Then, using the real sword, I entered the castle and waited for you.
If you have the real sword, how did we get in?
I let you in, of course. Using my powers, I created the illusions that lured you into my trap,
boasted the evil Lord of Destruction.
With you out of the way, Eternia will be mine!
Swinging his sword of power, Skeletor shattered He-Man's powerless weapon. Then, as Skeletor raised the magic blade for the final blow, it was struck by lightning. Waves of electricity shocked the startled Skeletor. Once again, the Power Sword was split in two. At the same moment, He-Man grabbed the nearby door. He smashed it into the villain with all of his strength. Skeletor screamed as he fell headfirst into the pit. Beastman, seeing his master defeated, fled from Castle Grayskull and the wrath of He-Man. We've won, cried Stratos. Skeletor is gone, and you have your half of the Power Sword back. I may have the sword, said He-Man, but you can bet we'll see Skeletor again.